Hello. Hello. As you can see, I have played quite a while. 1372. Let's try to get back to this sweet 1400 to get this master ball again. And then we'll just climb to number 1 as fast as we can. Will take a while because Crabhammer is quite high up there, you know. This guy seems to never top 4 or lower. He's always top 1 to 3. Never losing Ito. So we have to play a lot. Actually, he's level like 760, something like this. I'm 270, so we just play literal hundreds of games more than me. He has triple my playtime. So it makes sense that he could climb higher, because the only thing you need to climb once you have skill on this game is time, right? Because of the elo system, you always play versus player you can beat, just because there's a lot of beginners right now. So if you're good at the game, actually the only thing you need to climb is time. And this guy he sure has a lot of it, right? So am I even still loading? Should I take the risk and actualize? It's risky, right? Is the current state of the servers, it is risky. Let's actualize. Let's actualize. You know, just in case. You never know, basically. Okay, I wasn't gone. Perfect. It has happened to me before, you know. So Kilifelch and Liko are probably just disconnected. So we've got Bunny, that's quite high elo. Seems to be the player that know the most what he's doing. But Yosif Michael and Theodore Olson, actually, even Liko, if he managed to connect, they are over 1000, which means that they have a recipe to get some wins. Which means that they are threatening us to a lot more than Pablo Camilo or Arthur Tinoco. That seems to lose a lot more than they win. Every single one of the names sounds so Spanish now. Which is fine. I've said before that I like kicking Spanish asses. That's my French genes speaking. Always good to have some healthy rivalry. But come on, Liko. I see you slowly but steadily load. I think Kilifelch is definitely out of here now. This guy hasn't moved. Okay, what do I buy here? Everything. Let's do something like this. To be fair, double swine will probably wins any round. You know, if you like listening to music, then just put some music in the background. So I just do not take the risks to have the music over my voice. It's happened before. Shouldn't happen anymore, but you never know. I'm kind of traumatized. Okay, so I'll try to explain everything that I do. This should be why you watch my streams. If you watch my streams, it's because you want to learn. So very basics here. What you want to do turn 2 is to win the round with only 2 units. The reason why you want to win with 2 units is because then you have 10 golds and you can get 1 more gold of interest as soon as round 2. And this 1 gold of interest that you gain actually snowballs giga fast. It has a lot more value than any double unit, any evolution. Like, none of this interests me. Literally. This 1 gold here has way more value than any of these units. I couldn't care less about double Charmander. Literally don't care. Double Mudkip, don't care. Doesn't matter any bit. Components now. I have a lot of defensive ones. I need some offense to go with that. Black glasses I love. Charcoal I love too. I have a lot of grass unit. Makes me want to go for charcoal, but charcoal... yeah, makes me want to go for charcoal. So right now I can buy units because, you know, I can go to 20 golds. Let's put anything on the board, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this guy right here at least is ground. It literally changes nothing. So I put on the right of my bench here the unit that I may be playing, and on the left the unit that I will never play. This way I'm not lost in my units, I know what I'm likely to play and what I'm not. Here I have 2 grass units, and grass is one of my main compositions, so I'm always thinking about playing grass if I can. I could take the crits here. I could take the crits, definitely. I need to go to 20 golds, so what do I sell? This right here, this right here. Actually getting to 20 gold has way more value than winning the earlier rounds. I don't care about winning right now. It doesn't matter any bit if I have no composition, no synergy activated. I can win, I can lose, I don't care. I want 20 golds. That's my one and only goal right now. I do not care about anything else. Is this unit any good? I don't really think it is. So I'll buy 2 units just because I can. As long as I do not go below 20 goals, I can do anything. But this right here is my goal, and next turn 30 gold should be my goal. I'm losing, and whenever I'm losing I'm considering playing babies. But because this guy here exists and is AFK, babies is actually a terrible strategy. So what do I want? I have already too many of this crap right here. The only thing that I can consider is the AP, but it actually sucks a lot. Okay, right now I have 3 babies available. I won't activate baby 3 instantly. However, I will keep the units in my shop. So what I can do right here is selling these 3 units. Then I lock my shop, and as you can see, these 3 units will remain in my shop, and these 3 empty spots, contrary to TFT, will actually be rolled. So you can use your bank right here, your shop, as a bank of units that actually don't get sold. And it's extremely useful when you want to play for golds. So here my goal is to have 3 babies. I want to lose, and I want to keep my 40 goals right here. So I won't do anything until the round starts, just to avoid lags doing anything funny. And now I buy the units that I don't want, sell them back, and lock my shop. The worst that could have happened is that I buy a unit, I do not have time to sell it, it goes onto my board, and I can't go back to 40 golds because of the lags, which is why I was waiting. This is an issue that will be solved later, hopefully. So I have a fourth baby. If I get a fifth one, I'll be golded. I always keep the double Duskulls here just because Dark is such a good comp. I don't have the best components for it, but you know. What do I have here? It's a fire egg. Okay, so I might actually consider playing fire rather than dark. So let's sell these two fellows, buy Chimchar. We keep losing just because we have a big chain lose here. So we definitely want to keep this chain loose to maximize the gold that we make. Winning right now would be the worst thing possible. I want to get my chain loose at turn 10, just because if you are on a big chain win or chain lose when you do a PvE round, whether you win or lose this PvE round, you actually keep your chain. So it has a huge value at these specific moments in the game. If that makes sense, you know. So let's take this fire unit. I'll buy the Ditto, I'll buy the Magpie, I'll buy the Litwick. And I will actually not put them onto the bench, nor will I level up right now. Because as you remember, of course, I want to lose. Losing is all that matters right now. It's the most important thing. I must keep my chain loose. And now I level up, so I make sure that I only have 4 units and I maximize my chances of losing. HP in this game is a resource. If you are not using your HP, you are trolling. You shouldn't try to win with 100 HP, that's useless. Build a big chain loose, get a lot of money, and then you're good to go. So now I want to activate fire. I want to do a few rolls. Actually, just because of the lag, I should place my units first. Just to not get anything funny happening. Fuecoco. Okay, actually, I can just instantly do this. I can just instantly do this. I don't think I need to place it instantly. I should be able to beat these Gyarados anyway. This is Fire 4. Fire 4 is far from bad. Okay. Now I need a fire portal. One is coming straight for me. This is the perfect portal. And now I hope to get Torkoal. If I get Torkoal, that's probably game. If I don't get Torkoal, then never mind, and can always play something else. And here I'll prioritize... Are you Ghost? Yes, you are. I could prioritize Blacephalon, but actually I will play Solrock. Fire 6. So my big front line that hasn't grown up yet will actually be this guy. I need to put this one here, these two in the front line. Okay. So basically when you have a fighting unit like this Tepig, you want to give it a lot of resistances, because Tepig, fighting actually blocks a flat amount of damage, which means that with resistances you can actually lower this damage by quite a lot, and the little damage that remains is actually reduced with a flat amount, which is extremely strong. And the third item would probably be some HP generating item. Whichever one I can get, I'll have to see. I want the shield. I want the shield. And now I just ramp up with the XP. Fire should always be willing to go fire 8. What's the best option here? Do I want some AP for Fuecoco or not? I don't think I do. Do I really care about this guy? He's just a raw ball of stat, right? This guy gains a lot of HP though. AP, sorry. What should I be trying to do with this guy? It's not a unit that I usually play. I was just given it for free. Okay, I need another seed there. So I complete my triple item stuff for Embor. That's pretty weak right now, but will grow up to be one of my biggest units. So if you never played the babies, they grow up without you needing to do anything. Right now they are in a pretty rough spot. It's not as strong as it used to be. However, this doesn't mean that you can't win with that. Actually, I'm building a chain win, and I think my chain win right now is slightly more precious than this 1 gold of interest. So I will go up level 7 and enter a unit. Just because I would rather win there. So a lot of people actually 3-stage evolve a lot of little fire units. I do not like doing this. I think it has a lot more value to not fight for the early units and just ramp up and play the better units later that come later on. So if you look at fire here, there are a lot of actual good units between rare and legendaries, and I would rather have access to those, and I don't really care about the level 1 little units. I won't play for them. I don't think it's worth my time. And now I definitely want to go for level 8. Level 8 gives me access to fire 8, which is the main power spike of this composition. And then I probably even ramp up to level 9 to activate fighting 4, because by this time Tepig will have evolved. And because it's the unit that I stuffed, I want it to be as strong as it can be. So I needed to have fighting 4 activated. Just because that is so much stronger than fighting 2. Seems to be working wonders. Okay, this guy right here is a pretty big unit. I should be looking to get this one too. Volcarona is actually an exceptionally good unit in fire. So yeah, Tepig has evolved into Crocalor. Crocalor, into Pig Knight. What am I even saying? Tepig has evolved into Pig Knight. Is this guy ever entering the comp Salandit? I don't think so. I can sell it. I would rather have Vulpix to activate Psychic. Oh, Solrock isn't Psychic anymore, never mind. I don't care about Vulpix. I have no other Ace Fire unit for the time being, but Vulpix will only be a placeholder. Won't stay in my comp later on anyway. No, will Litwick actually, because Ghost 2 isn't good enough. Actually, Ghost 2 isn't that bad, but I would rather have better units, right? Okay, a magnet. Magnet is actually pretty sweet here. I can give AP to Fuecoco. That is the least I can do for this guy right here. And now I want to level up. I lose 1 gold, but I activate Fire 8, and now I'm actually in my power spike. Who do I give this to? A unit that will leave my board eventually. Because this item is actually meant for probably my turn 20 units or Volcarona if I manage to get it. It is not meant for Fuecoco. I mean, it could be for Fuecoco, but I do not think that's what I want. Like, Fuecoco will take the AP stuff if I get some. But I should not focus on stuffing Fuecoco. I shouldn't care about this guy. He's not my main carry. I mean, it is right now just because I evolved it so soon. So it's extremely strong at this point in time. But I don't think I'm playing for it. The identity of fire is getting a lot of attack speed to do a lot of damage with your auto attacks. This is the identity of fire and you should stick to it. Playing an AP carry in fire is actually anticlimactic. That is not your goal whatsoever. So this guy is okay, he will take the AP stuff because the game sometimes gives you that, but you should not be actively trying to stuff it. In my opinion at least. This guy is actually a lot more meant for sound comps, if you want my opinion. Because sound is all about generating a lot of mana and spamming spells. So this is a sound unit, a lot more than a fire unit. I want a charcoal if I can. Actually not, I don't care, I want a seed. I want a seed. If I get the mana, I don't care. But the seed will actually make me a Gracidia right here, so I can transform this charcoal that doesn't serve any purpose in fire because you already have so many AD into an item that actually gives attack speed, and attack speed is the stat that has more value here. So I should always be fishing for the stat that has the best value. And now I will roll a bit, just because I have a few units that need to evolve. Don't care about this one, I don't care about this one. Okay, if this guy evolves, so be it, but it is not my main goal. Okay, actually Meditate is pretty sweet. Litwick, why the hell not? And okay, I won't roll more right now, just because of the lags. I may not be able to buy it in time. Fighting human is actually pretty good. Do I have another fire human unit that I could play for? Not really, right? Okay, I'm buying Distorchic. So let's keep looking. What can we get? Another Fuecoco? Maybe we can evolve Fuecoco fully, I don't know. Another Meditate, okay. Then I won't roll anymore because I would go below 50 gold, and this isn't what I wish for. So this guy plays full Dark Ghost. This is actually not bad. This is actually not a bad comp at all, but seems to not do well enough. Yep, we are scaling too strong. We are scaling too strong. Okay, so now you fucking leave. I will play this guy instead. I won't use any of this stuff. I do not need to win this PvE round, and I want to see what I get. Okay, Larvesta, perfect. I don't think I want to evolve this guy. I can always buy it, but I don't think I want to evolve this guy. Well, maybe I want to. Maybe I want to, but this guy definitely not. Maybe I want to evolve this guy in the end. Okay, this is actually really great item. So what do I need here? Fire unit, of course. If I go to straight for this fire portal, maybe? I can't. Okay, I'll take this one then. No, I don't want to roll right now. Moltres? Moltres. Okay. So Moltres will get my stuff. It has 2 range now, right? Yeah. So you get this. You get... Come on. You get this. Fuecoco is 2 range too. So it's positioned like this. Give the Gracidia. Place you here. Oh, this is not the unit I wanted to give the Gracidia to. My bad. And let's keep rolling for a bit. I still have a lot of units that can evolve. This guy I'm selling. Care about this one. I should be looking for epic units rather than rare. Okay, Torchic. Actually, I think I get Brazigali and then I level up. I want to play for Brazigali here. Okay. So we're winning pretty big. Larvesta, perfect. This is a unit that I really want to play. Are you human? Yes, you are, but I don't care about that. I don't really care about that, do I? I don't think I do. So of course the late Torchics are a lot tougher to get, just because fire is always contested. Realistically speaking, I'm not evolving this guy, right? It doesn't even matter if he evolves or not. I would way rather evolve Numel. I think it's way better this way. Like right now, Chimchar is nothing but a placeholder. I won't get above human 2, so I can sell the Magmar to play for Meditite later on. What do I want here? Another Gracidia maybe. Another Gracidia could actually be pretty neat. Or I just go for this upgrade. Anything that gives me attack speed, really. Fire fundamentals, you know. Okay, I get the Volcarona. So I will give Volcarona this stuff. Get rid of the units that don't matter. You. Don't care about you. Magby, don't care. Okay, seems that I won't be able to get Brazigali. Yes, I'm going for level 9. I'm going for level 9, it is unrealistic to hope for this guy. It is unrealistic to go for this guy, it's way too contested. It is way too contested. There's way more value to go for level 9 right now. And I'm not evolving Fuecoco either, am I? No, right. I'm not evolving Fuecoco. So right now, I will go level 9, enter Medicham, and then I will basically roll for Brazigali if I can, mainly evolve Numel. And that is all that should be happening. I didn't have many details. I can't really hope for level 9 units. Fire is... for level 9, I mean for 3-star units, fire is contested, you know. Like this guy plays fire, this guy plays fire. Realistically speaking, we are not evolving anything. We should just spike with what we can. Let's not be greedy. Let's just outspeed all of these people. So what do they have? Oh, this guy is actually more ghost than fire. Why does the game even say fire? Okay, so these two people are playing Fuecoco, which is why I do not roll for it. And he actually only has one Torchic. I may be able to get Brasgali. And the more I roll for it, the hardest it will be for him to evolve his Torchic. So it actually makes sense to be going for that. Okay, Red Orb is actually sweet. Red Orb is actually sweet. I will give it to Volcarona. And now is when I want to go level 9. Enter Medicham, and we are so big right now. We are so big right now. So fighting 4 makes sure that your front line, and especially Ember, is so tanky. With Human 2, all these units even regen. And give time to our backline right here to stack AD over time. So every single unit and item has a purpose in this composition. The most important thing is that we always play with intention. We do not roll just because we can roll. We roll because we have an objective in mind. You should never be rolling without an objective in mind. That's the worst thing you can do. If you do that, you're just wasting money. Always know what you are fishing for. Okay, maybe we can evolve Chimchar. I don't think that matters, but maybe we can. And I'll buy this Fuecoco just in case, even though it is impossible to evolve it. You know, just in case some miracle happens and we get a dozen of Dittos. I don't know. Maybe it could happen. You never know. Fuecoco? Actually, look at this. So many Fuecocos. I need this attack speed right here. Scaling attack speed is what we are looking for. Nothing that interests me. Nothing. I should be rolling down right now just because with the server lags I won't be able to roll down later. Fuecoco, this is cringe. This right here is actually cringe. Okay. I evolve Fuecoco before I evolve Torchic. That is actually... okay, never mind. Of course I wouldn't evolve Fuecoco before Torchic. That's just so funny that it almost looked like it. So now with some Dittos I can actually dream. I can actually dream! Okay. So we're looking for Numel. We are close to... we are actually at a PvE round, so I should not be rolling right now. But just as I said, you know, with the lags, I may as well just roll down. Fuecoco. This is actually insanity. I can't possibly see why Numel is tougher to get than Fuecoco. Thank you. Let's sell this guy as fast as we can. Okay, max revive. Give it to this guy. I'm literally looking for Fuecoco right now. I don't care. I mean, I mostly need Dittos, but it's one Ditto. Common server. I need another one. Please. Make the dream come true. Ditto. This is actual insanity. It doesn't make sense that we are allowed to do that. I'm literally running for Chimchar. I am literally running for Chimchar. It doesn't make sense that we are able to evolve this guy actually. That's so good. Okay. Pretty sweet fire game. So as you have seen, I was always rolling with an idea in mind. I wasn't rolling just to see the units that I can get. I was always thinking, I want this specific unit, so I'm rolling right now. Right? When I wanted rare units, I rolled at level 7. If I had wanted uncommon units, so 2 cost, I would have rolled at level 6. If I wanted common units, I would have rolled at level 5. If I want epic and rare units, I start rolling at level 7 and then I go 8 as fast as possible once I get my first few rare evolves. If I want to go for an ultra unit, I go level 8 along with epics. Okay, if that makes sense. So the level at which you roll actually matters a lot, which is why you should always be actively thinking about why you are rolling. This is especially true in fire comms where everything is about evolving your units, right? I mean, except for this guy right here. And so the reason why I play fire this game is not because fire is especially strong, I think it's just in an okay spot, it's because I got the baby, right? When you play for babies early game, you just play the comps that goes with the egg you get. So that was the idea behind my decision. Okay then. Let's see if there's another lobby available. If this game ever loads. Yes, there is. No, it's a fun lobby, I don't care. Please take me to Ryuken's room. I think this is just lags. This is just lags, right? Yeah, I must reload. I won't be able to go into a room. So many people online, which is why we have a tough time finding a game. I didn't even look who was second there. So for the few of you that are really here to progress, like there should be a few of you that really want to progress, I would advise you choose one comp and one trick pony it until you know it per heart. And once you know it really, really well and you start being bored, that should be able after like 15 to 20 games, then only you should swap to another comp. And you should like build a pool of 2 to 3 comps that you really are good with and that you swap between depending on the components you get. This is what will get you to climb the fastest, in my honest opinion. You do not need to be able to play everything in the game. Like, I won't ever play a flying game. I don't care about the synergy. This is not my play style. I haven't played it a lot. And I don't need to be able to play it, right? You can perfectly play this game without ever getting any flying game. What's happening right now? Can I not get these games to appear? Holy. So yeah, I know some people won't like to hear it, and I can understand one. I can understand why, but if you actually want to progress in this game, you will have to one-trick pony at some point. There is no way around that. This is how you learn, right? First, you go through the tough phase of learning through one-tricking, and then once you've a good understanding of a few comps, their power spike, you are actually used to rolling and things like that, only then should you be trying different comps. Do yourself a favor, do things in order. Which one do I join here? If you are all waiting to see which one is actually getting full, I don't know this pseudonym. Oh, but people go and just instantly leave. Who is Royal Pro 1? Can't enter a single room, can I? Okay. It just takes time. I'm sure these server issues will get solved eventually. Okay, 177, 1422. Timmy Turn, this guy is actually extremely active on Discord. Okay, this is a super good room. 1200, 1400, even 1077 is actually quite good. These people are all pretty solid players. I love to see it. This is a room in which we can actually get a decent amount of elo if we win. I mean, when we win. Like, it's not if, right? I do not plan to lose ever. I always plan on winning. Top 2 isn't an option. I'm not afraid of anyone. Maybe, like, my nemesis is actually Obscuros. This guy actually is able to beat me most of the time. I have a better win rate against Crabhammer than I have against Obscuros, which actually makes no sense, but it's just how it is. I can really say that that Obscuros seems to be my nemesis. Was I kicked? Like, is this guy really not wanting to play with good players? That sucks so much. Why haven't I been kicked here? This is so fucking rude. Yeah, I kicked 3 people. Okay, let's just make our own room. Like, there are so many rude beginners right now that just kick you out of the room if you're too good. I can see why, but man, these people. No ambitions, right? I can see why, but still. This is pretty insanely rude. Come on, I was so hyped about this room and now I have to reload. Fuck this game. You know, sometimes. May kicking for no reason be ban-worthy? I don't know. Like, I do understand why these people will kick me. I still think it's bad. So you will 8 and go. Okay, there's an actual 8 and go room. Let's just go there. This game allows me to. Holy hell no. Here it is me that do not want to play. 800 elo, no thanks. No thanks. I'm still selecting the games I want to play, which doesn't mean I would kick low elo players entering my room. This is something I would never do. Okay, let's just make a room. Let's just make a room. So of course you that are watching me not live but on YouTube after, you skip this part, right? You're smart. I don't think I will be saying anything interesting before I find a game. So you shouldn't be actively listening to me. Come on! Do I have to reload every single time I leave a room? Holy, the fact that you have to reload must like overload the server so much. And there's no way around it. Because the server is overloaded, you have to overload it even more. This is a vicious circle. You lag, so you have to reload, and this creates even more lags. There's so many rooms. What is... Are these rooms ever going to start? Do they even need to be here? I'm pretty sure Uriel... No, Uriel kicked me before. This is the room that I can't enter. This is the low elo room. Let's check what this room is about. Let's check what this room is about. And if I don't find anything, I'll just stop there and come later. Okay, this one is acceptable. There's Croc here. 1200. All of these. I mean, I don't mind playing with 1000 elo rats. This is better than nothing. Okay, and Timmy Turner. Okay, my high elo fellows. They are all here right now. This is a great lobby. Thank you. Waiting is always good. It's plus 40. Take ready, yes, exactly. That's the spirit. So for you, beginners, who listen to me, which may or may not be the case at this point because I haven't been speaking for a while, this right here, finish preloading, means that you actually load some of the game before it starts. You should always wait until everyone's finished with that. It will actually make the logging screen a lot shorter, and it will actually avoid people being AFK. Yeah, Timmy seems to have a tough time clicking ready. Timmy is lagging, it seems. terrain is yellow. Yes. The more yellow, the more I can drain. Yep. GLHF. Okay. And now is when you people may actually be listening to me again. So let's see if at least everyone loads, or if we have a 5 minutes loading screen again. Which looks like it could be the case. See this little fellow Destino Plus on the top left right here. This guy actually means hell. Oh, never mind. He may even be logging faster than me. No, as did it load actually means hell. This guy will never finish. He stopped logging. No! As dead. Why you? So let's try and remember some of these pseudonyms. Like Croc, I should be able to remember. Metcross Primigenio. Just to keep track of who keeps playing and who doesn't. Caronte. Like these guys are a lot easier to remember just because they picked an icon. Do yourself and do me a favor. As soon as you can get an icon, just switch from Ratata to something else. This will give yourself an identity, it will make people remember you, and you'll actually become a part of the community. Like basically, in my opinion, rats are kinda random. You do not remember them, they come and go. So as soon as you play without like an invite account, as soon as you play with your email address, you should try and look for an identity. Just change your icon as soon as you can, so people actually remember you and you can really be a part of us. That's my opinion. I think it's better to have an identity and have people remember you. It's something that I personally like doing. Remembering who I played against. Okay, this guy is actually trying his best to come back, which is always what we like to see. As Diddy Dode. This is actually not an invited account. This is a player that's playing with his email. So this guy right here has done one step forward compared to like Rightland Fish. This guy right here has made one step forward to play more seriously. Miguel Garcia, I'm pretty sure I've already played with this guy. So I should probably make guides again, because I have a lot of guides available that are actually still true today. But by a matter of fact, people do not care about old videos. And that's my case too. I always tend to look for more recent guides, just in case things would have changed, right? I don't think my flower guide needs to be changed anymore. But flower was buffed, so people would expect a new guide just because there has been some changes. But the grass flower guide I did a while ago remains true to this day. Like the basic fundamentals of the comb won't change. So I would advise you go see some of my old videos. You could learn quite a few things there. Okay, so yeah, Destino Plus is just wasting our time. I don't think this guy will be able to load. I hope he will, but... No, what are you doing, Asdididode? Stressing out. Don't stress out, man. You were good. I swear you were. Okay. Speaking alone like this for 5 minutes straight is actually a tough exercise. I hate it. I don't have much more to say. I've been giving a lot of opinions. Nobody really cares about. Yeah. So this guy has now left for good. And now we need to wait until that's no. Okay. Never mind. Do I keep Pichu in my shop? Because if I buy Pichu here, I will need to sell it. And I actually want to keep Pichu. So remember, first game, you can actually lock units in your shop, and here they do not cost you anything. So because my objective, stage 2, is to actually win the round with 2 units, I cannot afford to buy a unit that won't be on my board. I can't have any unit benched. So I would rather keep units in my shop right here, because in the shop, units don't cost you anything. Right? It only makes sense. So I will buy and sell all of the useless crap and lock the units that I may actually want to play, which means these two. So this is already a fossil stone gain, which means that we are restricted in our actions. So it will mostly be between fire, dark, and grass. And I don't have much choice just because of the fucking fossil stone. It could technically still be Elec. And it could even technically still be sound. It will depend a lot of on what we get. And there we get some attack speed. Okay. Which is actually nice and sweet. So 2 ground or 2 rock units in the early game are pretty strong. Not gonna lie. Okay, black glasses all day. Having two rock or ground units makes 100% sure that you beat the Ratata. The Ratata round, with some combination of units, you may lose it. But with 2 grounds or 2 rocks, you always win it whatever. If you think you may lose this round with your 2 units, think about giving the component you got round 1 to one of your units. If it's some shield or some AD, you mostly will win any round, even if it's attack speed. Oh no, come on, go fuck yourself, game. Holy hell, what is this crap? Okay. Right now, it could be dark, it could be Elec. Let's have it be dark then. And I'm basically doing this. Okay, you know what? Let's play for a chain win. Let's play for a chain win right there. Just go dark, the dark way. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing too complicated. Yes, free win. This guy is AFK. You shouldn't have reloaded. You shouldn't have reloaded. That was your mistake. unfortunate, but this is how things go. So yeah, people say that I am not trying original things, but you know, when you get 2 fossil stones super early, you do not go for originality, you just go for what you can do. I would rather play this. And then let's just do something like this. Can always buy this guy. We have a lot of crits for dark units. We should be able to win rounds. I think I win this. Yes, close call, but I win this. I have a lot of sound units. This could have been a sound game, but I didn't have. Sound only plays with 1 stone. That's the main issue. Sound plays with 1 stone. So I'm selling these 2 guys. I didn't even notice, but I have a lot of dark units, so this makes even more sense. What is this region? Wild and Fairy. But Wild and Fairy actually gives me 2 dark units. This is amazing. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense for me to play dark this game. I have so many dark units available, the components are the best. I have 3 pairs of black glasses, so yeah. Just play with what you are given, and if the game gives you a free dark comp, then you shouldn't be ashamed of playing said dark comp. I actually want to win this round, so yes, exactly, let's do this. I still want to keep 40 golds, but this makes me a lot more likely to win this round. Yeah, and this guy has evolved units, so I definitely needed this slight boost. Like, what matters most right now? My chain win, if you look at it, my chain win actually gives me +2, while getting 50 golds instead of 40 gives me +1. So keeping my chain win is actually more important than getting this 5th gold of interest. Right? This is why I went all the way down to 40 golds here. It's because it made sense. Okay, I would actually rather play this guy. And I can like roll once, can I not? Okay, that was actually pointless. I think it was pretty bad of me to do this roll. But it was just in case I could evolve a unit. I think evolving one of my units is stronger than keeping Ghost 2 with this Phantom. Don't think it was necessary, but it was definitely an option. Ghost 2 isn't that strong early on. If I evolved Impedim, it was a lot better. So we've been able to keep a full on chain win. And we can evolve Impedim. So now I want a 5th dark unit for my portals. I want to have 1 more portal. Okay, here we go. I can already sell this guy. And this is the advantage of chain win instead of chain lose, is that with 5 wins you actually gain +5 gold just because you have the extra golds of your wins. While with 5 losses you do not get these +5 golds. And the downside with chain wins is that it actually costs you some gold to keep them sometimes. Which is why it is not that bad to chain lose. Chain losing is way easier. It gives you access to eggs. It gives you access to your interests sooner. Like, there's a lot of great things about chain losing. Okay, we are 6. Let's do a few rolls. Okay, some good dark units. I don't really want to play Dark Wild, but this is an option. No, I want Sableye here. I like Dark Rock a lot more. One more roll. Okay, nothing evolves. Maybe I want to do this Shell Bell later. It will depend. If we can get a Flame Orb, then I may. But I have no unit that has a lot of AD. So Flame Orb doesn't hold much value before turn 20 if we get like Darkrai. I would have gone for Flame Orb without even thinking if I had Spiritomb, but I do not have Spiritomb. Okay. I think I'm rolling... No, actually, you know what? I'm just going level 7. Let's just go level 7. Don't care about these rolls. It will be easier to get Larvitar once level 7. I do not care about getting Zorua or getting Seed out. These units will leave my bench eventually. Couldn't care less about these guys, right? Okay, some more crits. We will always take those crits. I don't think I have a spot for you. For you, however, like Drifloon isn't that bad of a unit if I give it dark. If I evolve Drifloon, like, it's stronger than Lampent, I believe. I would rather have Drifloon's ability than Lampent's. Actually, if I can get X-Rays, I would rather have Drifloon. But that won't be my priority anyway. But I need to do something with these 2 Darkstones. But this should be given to rock units, right? I should just go for Darkstone rock units and just go full on Dark Rock. I think it's way better this way. Okay, another Impidimp. This is nice and sweet. I think I'm going for attack speed there. Yep, fundamentals, attack speed in physical comps. Always makes sense. I do not need the C-dots anymore. I could evolve Impidimp this game. And with these 2 Dusk Stones, I could even go Dark Fairy. I could like go level 8, Dark 7, Fairy 4. I could. But do I really want to do that? I mean, it will depend, right? Between Dark Rock and Dark Fairy, it will depend on what we get first. I'm not in favor of Dark Fairy existing in the game, which is why I wouldn't want to play it and to make it popular. But sometimes, you know, in the end you want to win, right? So let's see what the game gives me. I actually like this unit a lot. Let's see what we can get. Mogram. Why did I even buy this? I should only have bought rare units. I can roll 2 more times. So that's 1. That's 2. Don't care about Snover. Like Dark Rhyhorn actually scales really good with Larvitar. And then I need a 4th rock unit. Is the ANSI available? It is. Okay, then it is maybe my fourth unit. Okay, I have a plan in mind. Jupiter evolves. So once my rare units have evolved, I'm going for level 8. I'm just trying to evolve my rare units first. Don't care. Actually, no, it's not ground. It is ground. Okay, Fuecoco. I don't care about Fuecoco. Okay, what component do we get? Some AD. Okay, this is actually pretty strong on Rhyhorn. Because Rhyhorn spell scales with AD. Okay, more attack speed. Always go for attack speed. Okay, so now I'm selling this guy. Getting Rhyhorn. Give him Dark. Giving double AD. And give him a Razor Fang. And this is a super strong unit. I can sell these guys. I won't be playing any of them. I will instead level up. I'm going for Dark Diancie. And then probably 2 more fairy units if I can afford them, right? Let's just level up, because we'll be rolling for epic units now. And if you want epic units, you should be getting them level 8. I could just also go for Dark 8 and play with the Knight. Like, the Night Weather is actually pretty strong with Dark. So I should be playing for that. Okay, some water comms. I think this comms sucks. That's my honest opinion. So if you look at the damage curve, yeah, this guy is actually doing a pretty decent job at tearing through the enemies. The fact that it has monster too actually gives him a slight regen and some flinches just in case people would be tanky. And this is actually extra useful. So right now, what do I want? I could want just more crits, but I could also just want the AD. What? Why am I? Am I blocked by this fucking wall? What? Excuse me? Excuse me, game? Hello? Can we talk about that? What was that even like? I never had that happen before. Looks like it's a new bug. Interesting. Interesting new bug. We discover them every day. Oh my. What is that even? To be fair, I just roll for Diancie level 8. And then I go level 9 and I activate Fairy 4. And that's Rock 4, Fairy 4, Dark 7. And that is extremely strong. Okay, this is great. Keep rolling. I can actually get this one. Can do 4 more rolls. This unit isn't bad either. 4. Let's evolve this guy. Let's evolve this guy instantly. The more HP it has, the more fairy splashes you will be able to make, and that is what matters. So yeah, as of now, pretty easy game. Croc seems to have a tough time with his fire comps, but he's won this round. Okay, I don't think I will be playing Zorua late game. But if it evolves in the meanwhile, then I will not spit on this opportunity, right? Okay. Nothing interesting. Doesn't matter. It's stage 19. It's PvE. Okay, some extra components. And slightly good ones at that. Slightly good ones. Sweet, not a single dark portal. Nice, perfect. Not a single dark portal. We are dark 7, there was no dark portal. Very sweet. And we get Darkrai because we are lucky. Excellent. I always take the luck. But I would rather not need it. If possible. Thank you, game. So for the time being, let's give Dark to this unit. I still want to play for the Yancy though. Can't seem to be able to get one. Okay, we have one here. So I can do this, right? And now I'm going for level 9. I think I'm going for level 9. Just to be able to enter the Yancy. Or do I actually roll for one more Rhydon? I roll for one more Rhydon before I go level 9, I believe. Yes, let's go for one more Rhydon. I'm not playing you. Or just that, right? Yes. Or actually, no. Yes. Can I even get one more? Okay, let's evolve this guy. Evolve this guy. And next turn we go for level 9. I think this comp is final. I don't care about anything else. This is enough to win. Let's get these choice specs. Who do I give that to? You, right? No, you do enough damage. You do not need that. Oh, actually, I must sell this Tinkatuff, I think. No, never mind. I don't need to. Okay, Rocky Helmet is actually insane, I think. I want the Rocky Helmet if I can have it. I can't. This guy is going for it. No, he's not. Okay, so let's take it. I really thought he was going for it. I don't know why he didn't. But I will not complain. For one round, let's activate Rock Fairy. Oh, this doesn't activate Rock. I'm so stupid. This activates Rock. I cannot have Dark 8, right? I cannot have Dark 8. So let's sell this guy and take our Fairy unit. Let's sell this guy and take a Fairy unit. Fairy 4, that's just what we need. We don't need anything else. Okay, I don't think I'm evolving Larvitar ever. I don't think I am evolving Larvitar ever. I will buy it just because it doesn't cost me anything. Okay, let's give you this AP. Yeah, this is actually just an explosive compositions. The fairy splashes don't do much, but they do some job. They do some job. It's still fairy 2 after all. It's not fairy 4 yet. It is fairy 4 very soon. Very soon, but not quite yet. Boom, 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 boom. Do not fall in the trap to go for level 9 right now. It's a PvE round. And then I counter this guy's comp. This MR doesn't serve any purpose against me. It's fire. Fire has a tough matchup against dark. So this guy should just crack. Which is fitting for Croc to crack. Am I not so funny? Am I not so funny? Okay. Some range. I don't care about that. These are all terrible items. But let's give some range to like you. Because why the hell not? And then I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Not doing anything complicated. We hit what we hit. We don't hit what we don't hit. Ditto, this is good. Yes, I like that. Because you know, otherwise I won't have time to hit anything. With the Serverlax. Yes, this is explosive Larvitar. I'm doing this. Can I get something? Can I? Maybe Larvitar? Thank you. We keep rolling. What do we get? Ditto. Boom. Boom. Easy. Okay, this is the final comp. This is the final round. Nothing too complicated, right? It's just a perfectly easy Dark Fairy game. Dark Fairy rocks. Which actually goes to show why, when you are given so many stones early on, you should go for Dark. And this is a flawless win, 100% HP. Actually doesn't happen really often. But we really snowballed the early game hardcore with this chain win. We really snowballed that hardcore. So yeah, Fairy Dark. Pretty Grimmsnarl dependent here, but when you get Grimmsnarl, then yeah, you should just take the opportunity, right? I don't like Dark Fairy existing, but I consider playing it when I'm given it for free. And yeah, this looks like an overall solid comp. Definitely not something you can do every day, right? It depends on both Grimmsnarl and the Yancy being available. So there are actually one regional and one additional that are both pivotal to this comp. One actually enables Rock 4, the other enables Fairy 4. And with actually they both enable Fairy 4. So this is an extremely niche composition. Keep that in mind. You should not be able to reproduce it every game. Unlike Crocscomb that you can play very often. Like this guy only has one additional here. So this is actually a lot more stable. You can play this comp every game. So if you are a beginner, I wouldn't advise you play this kind of stuff, but rather follow what Croc does. Play something that doesn't rely on luck, doesn't rely on additional too much. Play something that you can play every game, just one trick pony. One trick pony, do yourself a favor. Do not complicate things too much early on into your journey. That is how we learn. I don't think I'm doing a third one. I've spoken a lot. Let's open our boosters. It's time for pack opening. You got Saravia. Oh, this guy is happy. And Purloin, this guy is less happy. Stakateka, okay. Likitung, Kusmuem. Well, Ultra Necrozma, actually pretty sweet. Mowile, Shame in Sky, why are you so sad? Zoroark and Grimmsnarl. Okari just comes into a booster. And then what do we have here? Do what? Okay. Do Pyre, that's a lot of do here. Palpitoad, I see a theme with this pack. Okay, Duskull's comes and breaks everything. Isui and Quillfish. Sound Silverlie. Okay. The Shelgon Mega Manic Trick. I just had shiny Mega Manic Trick earlier today, so I have a lot of shards for this guy. Lileep, and the last one, Morgrem. Oh, Morgrem right after Grimmsnarl. It's not like I will change my profile picture here, but you know, I'm given options. Maybe eventually I'll stop being Jean-Michel Chou and just become JMT, and then I will be able to swap icons. But first I must climb to the top again before I change identities. Okay, this is it for this live. I hope you learned a few things, and I'll see you maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, when there is less people. Bye, have a nice evening, wonderful journey to you, and yeah, have fun.